Welcome, my friends! Recall that the equation for a line in slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Given 2 points on a line, we can write the equation of that line in slope-intercept form. For example, consider the 2 points, 1, 2, and -5, 4. Let's find the equation of the line passing through these 2 points. The first step is to find the slope, m, which is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Letting x1 equal 1, y1 equal 2, x2 equal -5, and y2 equal 4, m is equal to 4 minus 2 over -5 minus 1, which simplifies to 2 over -6, which can be further simplified to -1 over 3. Now that we know the slope is -1 over 3, the updated equation of the line is y equals -1/3 x plus b. All I've done is plug in m equals -1/3 into the equation y equals mx plus b. We still need a value for b, the y-intercept, which can be found by plugging in one of the points into the equation. It doesn't matter which point you choose, so if the numbers are nicer in one of your 2 points, I would choose that one. In this case, I'm going to use the point 1, 2, which means x equals 1 and y equals 2. Plugging this into our partial equation, we have 2 is equal to -1/3 times 1 plus b, which is the same as 2 is equal to -1/3 plus b. Adding 1/3 to both sides, we have 2 plus 1/3 is equal to b. Remember that 2 is the same thing as 6 over 3, so 6 over 3 plus 1 over 3 is equal to 7 over 3. That means that our value for b is 7 over 3. Putting everything together, the equation for our line is y equals -1/3 x plus 7 over 3. If instead of 2 points, you are given the graph of a line, you can still find the equation using the same process. Here we have a line that has 2 identifiable points. We can find the equation by first recording 2 points down from the line. We have 0, 1 and -5, -3. Just like last time, we will want to find the slope by using the slope formula. We have m is equal to -3 minus 1 divided by -5 minus 0, which equals -4 divided by -5, which simplifies to 4 over 5. Recall that we are simply using the slope formula, m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Filling in the slope, the updated equation of our line is y equals 4/5 x plus b, so all we need is the y-intercept. Recall that the y-intercept is simply where the graph of the line crosses the y-axis. We could plug in a point like we did last time, but conveniently, one of our points is the y-intercept of 0, 1. 0, 1 is where the line intersects the y-axis, which tells us that our b value is 1. Therefore, the equation of our line is y equals 4/5 x plus 1. One more way you might be asked to write the equation of a line is given a single point and a slope. Now, we could use the exact same process we did in the first problem once we have the slope as we do here. Our equation is y equals 4/3 x plus b, and we could plug in the point 9, 2 and solve for b. But there is another way that I want to show you, and that is with what is called point-slope form. The point-slope formula for a line is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, where y1 and x1 are the coordinates of a given point. Plugging into our formula, we have y minus 2 is equal to 4/3 times x minus 9. Distributing the 4/3, we have y minus 2 is equal to 4/3 x minus 36 over 3. 36 over 3 is the same thing as 12, so we can rewrite the equation this way. Adding 2 to both sides, we have y is equal to 4/3 x minus 10. And there you have it. We have the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. I personally prefer plugging in a point like we did in the first problem to find the y-intercept, but you might be asked to use point-slope form to solve a problem like this. Alright my friends, that finishes up our video on writing the equation of a line.